So yeah, in the Bible, um, there's lots of stories in the Bible, right? There's a lot of stories in the Bible, and there are stories about like Noah, Enoch, stories about King David, Solomon. Everybody got their story, but Jesus got his story, right? And what's the story about Jesus, right? So apparently, the story about Jesus circles everything else. His story is the the bigger story, the main plot. His story, and everybody is a part of his story. You know, well, from the Bible, and no, literally, you know. But anyways, the story of Jesus goes like this, right? This is how it goes. It's like a fairy tale, but it's not. It's reality, right? And it goes like this: God created the heavens and the earth, created all the animals and the plants, right? Created Adam and Eve, and they ate the fruit of the knowledge of. They ate the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and they have fallen from away from God because they disobeyed God's commandments. So apparently, the whole race after them, all the children after them, which the human race, is all corrupted and have all fallen. But the story of Jesus goes like this: He's born to be perfect, and He's gonna be a perfect man, blessed and sent by God, and have some specific traits and such. Like he's gonna be good, go from being good to even more good. Things like that, things we don't got, right? But anyways, the law goes like this, right? So if you sin, you deserve to die. You're supposed to die, or death will claim you. But he was a sinless man, and he didn't deserve any death, and death can't claim him because he's not a sinner. So death and the grave has no power over this guy. But they killed him, right? And he lived like a mortal human and allowed them to. He forgave them for killing him and blessed them instead. Blessed. They killed him, and in his death, he turned around and blessed the whole world, blessed everyone with his death. Because under the law, he doesn't deserve to die. So, one man, because of one man, the whole world became sinners. So it's also written because of one man, the whole world will be taken back to God. Right? Will be redeemed, which he purchased by dying as a righteous soul because he don't deserve to die. So no, he died with us, and if we have faith in him and we die with our faith in him, he's going to bless us. He's going to figure us out, bless us. But there's still things you gotta do. Like they say, you gotta be living it spiritually, not temporarily trying to please your physical body and please the things of this world, and also demonic things, right? I had my fair share of demonic things. I'm trying to not to do things like that. But I'm watching with my eyes, and I listened to this guy, and he was saying like some people are not, they have not given themselves to God. Some people have chosen to not give themselves to God. They do believe in God, and there are some of them that are trying to pull the people who believe in God down. I think the people who believe in God needs to get together and focus more on about being more like God. That's it. There's nothing more to do or say. It's simple. It's not even hard. It's easy. But when you do it by yourself, it's lonely, right? You have friends and people. It's a little bit more intense. Anything you do by yourself is lonely. That's why they put you in prison. It doesn't feel good, right? So you gotta, you know, righteous, get together and enjoy life together, create a righteous lifestyle. I tell my friends all the time. My friends are talking about, oh, going to clubs and stuff is bad. And I was like, it's not the club that's bad. It's like, it's how we doing it. We need to make some righteous clubbing. Like we have some righteous parties, and have some like, because you're righteous don't mean you can't live. Like, I don't see, is the people in this world, they're so stuck to this world and the mentality of this world of destroying oneself. They're so stuck to that. It's like this is like the natural thing about this world, right? Self-destruction. And that's the normal thing here. When you're living spiritually and you're preserving yourself, taking care of yourself, that's when they all come at you, attack you, try to hurt you and stuff. Because that scares them. I don't know why. Maybe because now they say, oh, look, we can do better. He's proven we can do better. Let's get him. But, this is real though, right? It's real. And it's not that hard to consider. So. But I think about it, and I see a lot of people, and to me it's foolishness. Like they say it's sin, and sin, yeah, it's sin, but still, I see why God made it a law. It's foolish, self-destruction, destroying yourself. Right? Can you imagine people don't want to make righteousness? All they want to make is wickedness all day long. I talk to a lot of people. They're not talking about God. I'm trying to have a conversation about God, right? I'm trying to articulate. Yeah, I'm smoking the weed. But don't tell nobody. You know, yeah, I'm by myself over here, so it's lonely. There ain't too much righteous, There ain't too much people trying to do better for themselves is what I really mean. I try to do things with people, and I realize they're just trying to get themselves in trouble with the law. Like they're trying to go to jail for free. Trying to get themselves shot and killed, or thrown in prison for free. And I'm like, no freebies. Nah. I mean, if I made a mistake, now you want to jeopardize my whole life just because I made a little mistake. It's up to you, right? But me, I'm not going to go out of my way to do something to sell myself to the devil. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of my time. Listen, real people are about becoming a better version of themselves. Everybody's like that. Even the demonic people out there making music and stuff, right? They're making all that evil stuff, and then they tell you like, yo, Don't leave that alone. It's not good. I'm just making it to get some money. you know. And a lot of people, but I've been searching for a woman, and I run into a lot of women, and very demonic, you know. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart because if you're in a relationship, you don't need to be evil. You know, in a relationship, you don't need to summon the devil. You don't need, excuse me, you don't need devilish vibes, you know. You don't need that in a relationship. You need bliss. You need heaven in a relationship. And the women don't like heaven. They like hell. They're raising hell in the relationship. Right? And they putting God down and putting the devil on a pedestal, lifting up the devil and doing devil things and trying to get you to do it with them. And I'm like, yo, these women are terrible. Very terrible. I'm wondering to myself what a woman really is. Because I've been alive for 40 years now. I have mothers, I have sisters, and have a lot of female friends. I know a lot of women. And I've been watching my whole life as a kid. And something is wrong with these women. Something is very, very wrong with them. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. It seems like these women don't want to behave just because they think God is a man. That's what I think. And I read somewhere no one wants to be second to first. No one. So you got a lot of younger brothers jealous of the older brothers. Stuff like that. A lot of people jealous of the person who won the game, the first place. Nobody wants to be second to first. Anyways, just I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I'm a little bit depressed, you know. It's mainly because of the demonic women. Just looking for righteous women. And you get in a relationship, you need God to be the glue. Teach you how to be smart instead of being stupid, and do smart things to yourself and your family instead of doing stupid things to yourself and your family. The stupid things, we call it sin. The smart thing, we call it being blessed, living in the spirit, doing what God really wants you to do. You know, God give you commandments. He said do a few things. Some things He didn't say do. You don't have to do those things He didn't say do. Things He said do, you have to do it though. Like, that's what you gotta think about. Okay, so I'm not gonna give me a second in time making a video. And I was coming to visit.